Hello everyone, this week we're in Parashat Ekev. Parashat Ekev is a parasha that is a very natural continuation of the previous ones in the book of Dvarim, the book of Deuteronomy, the words of Moses. You want to understand better, you should go to the lecture about Deuteronomy to understand the basics. However, we are within a period of 7 weeks before Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippurim. This period of 7 weeks is a period of preparation, and we are already in this period. The preparation is in order to bring us towards a new reset. Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippurim, 7 weeks from now, this is an opportunity for a new reset. A new reset that means that we have to go through the books, prepare for the auditing, preparing for starting and planning a new year. And that means that we have to reset our consciousness. The two most famous and most important verses in this parasha that everything goes around these verses. One of them is Ve'achalta ve'savato ve'rachta et Hashem Elokecha, and you should eat, should be satiated, and you should bless God. And the other one, Lo lalechem levado yechia adam. A human being does not live only on the bread, but he lives on what comes out of the mouth of God. It's hard to translate it in the best way because the Hebrew language is much more delicate for that issue than English. However, what this verse means, according to Rabbi Isaac Luria, is that a human being is not here for the bread, not here for the physical food. He's here for the spiritual sparks, the spiritual entity that is hidden behind the physicality. We eat for two reasons. One, to exist. Our body needs the nutrients, the calories, and so on and so forth. However, we eat much more than what we need. Why do we have this craving to eat more than what we need? Animals don't do that, unless they live with us. The answer is because there is another reason why we eat. Since the fall of Adam, the breaking of the vessels, the shattering of the perfect universe the way it was created, and the creation of this universe we live in, our work is to go in every aspect of our life and go within the physicality and hunt for the spiritual sparks within. This is one of the most important principles of the study of Kabbalah. This is one of the most important principles of the secret of success and fulfillment. If we do not know how to tap into the spiritual realm, the spiritual aspect, the spiritual background of everything, which is called also the roots, then no matter how much food we're going to eat, no matter how much money we're going to make, no matter how many houses we're going to live in, no matter how much they cost, we are going to stay not satiated, hungry, lacking. Why? Because the goal of the human being is to look for the spiritual spark that is hidden behind the physicality. The whole parasha in the Zohar and Rabbi Isaac Luria, the Ari, is all dealing with this issue. Always to look for the spiritual aspect of what we do. What am I doing it for? According to that, there's nothing that is not spiritual. Eating a little grape is a spiritual thing. Making whatever we make from physicality, fixing the house, fixing a roof above my head, whatever we buy, whatever we shop, it's all about spiritual light that we go and we look for it to accumulate the lost sparks in order to tap into them and to make them part of our lives. In order to do that, we have to train our brain, our mind, our consciousness to look for the real thing and to overlook what the eyes can see, the ears can hear, and so on and so forth. And therefore the power and the message of this parasha is to learn how to connect in the real dimension, through the real dimension, into our lives, into our health, into what we eat, into the money we make, into our relationships. It's all about training ourselves to tap into the real dimension, the true dimension, the real world, the real self. All of this is to prepare ourselves to reach the end of the year in a different consciousness, in a consciousness that is aware of who we are, what we're doing over here, what is it for, and how do we get what we really want, and not wasting time and energy on getting the elusive parts of this world. This is what makes us human, this is what makes us spiritual, this is what makes us successful and fulfilled. We have few weeks to work on it. Let's connect to the energy of this parasha. Let's learn even more about it through other lectures. And finally, we're going to use this power in order to just become better as we can be. Thank you so much.